Welcome to our podcast. My name is Andrew listening.
And I'm Wes.
And we're here tonight, and we're just going to talk about all the dumb shit, crazy shit, mean shit, other shit people have said to us in the comments.
Yeah, we're so kind of short notice. We have a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes here at Thinking Art, and didn't really have the chance to kind of line up a guest, but we still wanted to go live and chat with everybody. So thank you if you're here in the chat for joining us tonight on this lovely Wednesday evening. But yeah, we're going to go through our YouTube channels, comments, and read some of the more interesting ones, whether they're positive, especially the bad ones. We're going to read those. And if you're a YouTube or content creator that has received any kind of comment, whether it be positive or negative, share them with us, because we want to hear what your experiences are with the comment section. Because the comment section can be a good thing, and it can be a very, very cruel thing.
Well, and it's, as a general rule, I usually try to stay out of the comment section, unless I'm just replying to somebody. But there's nothing wrong with constructive criticism. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think it's important that you acknowledge when you're receiving constructive criticism. The thing about a YouTube comment section is rarely is that shit constructive, like, at all.
Yeah, it's rare. So we have some YouTubers in the chat already. Megapodtastic, Joe, thanks for joining us tonight. And Creator Crosswords, Mike, thanks for joining us tonight. I would be anxious to hear some of the comments that you both have received over the years. I'm sure that it's kind of funny that we all kind of, as content creators, have this, I guess, shared experience with our YouTube comment section.
Oh, yeah, you just realize that the deep underbelly of the internet lives everywhere.
Yeah.
Even people that, like, are maybe fans, they're like, except for this one, you guys fucking suck. It's
What's
and
that
can
saying?
happen.
Like, your biggest fan is somebody that you don't know, but your biggest critic is one of your closest friends, or something like that. I don't know if that. I'm probably.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I share a podcast with mine.
True.
I wish you guys could see producer Sam, because I can, and I'm pretty sure he almost spit his coffee and/or alcohol out all over the place.
It's true.
So Joe said in the chat, on my recent review of the Snyder Cut, an incel.
Why did you say you love it? Like, what happened?
I think, if I'm not mistaken, Joe did not like the Snyder Cut and said the theatrical cut was better, and he got a lot of hate for that viewpoint.
Well, he's just wrong.
So just to be clear, not liking the 4-hour cut of a movie made you an incel.
I guess. I don't know. Yeah, Joe says I hated it.
So
am I the only one, like, my brain is doing backflips trying to find the logic on that nonsense?
Yeah, and I just wanted to point out to that person that there is a ban button I have. So, I could either add your comments to the broadcast, or I could ban it. So if you keep talking shit on the Snyder Cut, we always do have that ability.
I guess Sam is a Snyder Cut fan.
Or as he calls it, not an incel.
The not an incel cut. I actually just refuse to watch that movie, because I'm just like, no movie is going to get me to spend 4 hours of my life on.
You watched The Irishman, right?
3.5. There's a difference between 3.5 and 4.
It was like 3:47. It was one long shit away from a 4-hour movie.
Joe said Sam's the one that called me an incel.
I mean, he wasn't going to bring it up, but since you did.
SCP Short Stories. Hey, thank you for joining us tonight. We're going to be talking about some mean, hateful things that people say in the comments, as well as some lovely things too. We can't leave that part out. So yeah, if you're a YouTube creator, let us know in the comments, like, one of the craziest comments that you've ever gotten on your video that was mean, but also one of the, the most positive, something actually brightened up your day.
Give us a comment sandwich. A nice one, a terrible one, and then a nice one again.
That works too.
Or don't, just give us whatever. And if you're a person in real life, just tell us some of the weirdest shit somebody, or even maybe that I've said to you.
So, to give you a little bit of backstory on how this podcast episode came about, Andrew just messaged me out of the blue last night because we didn't have a guest lined up, and he was like, hey, what if we just read some of the meanest stuff that people say, on our YouTube channel? And I was like, that's a brilliant idea. I like that, because I know that there have been some crazy comments that have made me laugh over the years. But then as we were kind of going through everything today, we realized that basically 99.99% of those comments were directed at me and me only.
Yeah, it was really like not the mixed bag I thought it was, and I immediately felt bad. But we already went too far to change our mind, so we're like, yeah, we're doing it.
So basically, we're just going to bash me tonight, and I'm just going to relive all this. So,
look, we can pretend that some of these are about me.
Hugh says, Hugh's in the chat. Hey, Hugh. Hugh says, I got 0 comments. Is that good or bad? I would say it's bad. That means you're not pushing any buttons. Push those buttons, Hugh. Sam agrees.
Honestly, Hugh, I think you're doing perfect, buddy. You just keep doing you.
So I guess to start, we'll jump into our absolutely most hated video that we've ever done on the channel. And I should say, and by we, I mean I. I did a video back whenever I was first starting YouTube. It was based around the short film that we did at the time called The Lurking, which was a short film we shot day for night. And if you're not familiar with that concept, it's where you shoot during the day, but you shoot it to make it look like nighttime. And so I did a tutorial on it, basically called How to Create More Realistic Day for Night. And I thought I had some pretty good tips in there for anybody that, wanted to recreate the day for night shot. But back whenever I was first starting out on YouTube, I was trying to think of ways that, trying to think of ways that I could be different from the people that were still kind of doing like the tutorial-esque filmmaking videos. And they were all like pretty straightforward. So I was like, I'm just going to act like a complete jackass and be myself, basically. There's no denying that. And I would just come up with the stupidest things that I could think of that day and put it in these videos. And these people, are doing Google searches on like how to create more realistic day for night, and then finding this video where this guy's just screaming at the top of his lungs, Janis fucking Joplin. In a tutorial video. So I can understand why I got some hate. But so we're going to go ahead and read down through some of the comments that I got on that video and do a little live reaction. Real quick in the chat, Creator Crossroads says, I put Boba Fett's return on The Mandalorian and got hundreds of hate comments from fanboys. I need to hear some of that. Pixel Pia, hey Pia, thanks for joining us tonight. Good to see you in the chat. Now I gotta load up this video because I am behind.
I have the day for night comments all loaded up. Everybody can see them.
Oh gosh.
So we're starting at the top here, and it looks like Andrew, you're up there. Came for the tips. Stayed for the Kyle Greentree cameos.
Absolutely.
So, this might be the cringiest man in the world.
Oh.
I agree.
Yikes.
1 second in, I nearly forgot why I arrived. The welcome hurt me. Oh, yeah, I think I did like a stupid, like, welcome, or something like that.
You did, yeah, just for clarification.
I thought this was the Janis Joplin episode, but I guess it's not. That's another video.
You're going to come on and take all these negative comments.
So there are people that actually enjoyed the humor.
Yeah.
I was going to say,
everybody.
Yet another informative and well-shot BTS video. Good job.
Followed directly by, this man made me want to kill myself. So it's a mixed bag, you know.
This video is pure gold. Thanks you.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who that was, but I appreciate it.
Hey, there's Miscast Entertainment, who I think is currently stream bombing us. Day for Night I always find a tad strange and noticeable in even the best big budget productions. You did a fantastic job on yours, though, and love these vids. Thanks, Will.
So I just want to point out to everybody that I am scrolling past all of the good stuff.
As we should.
Because no one wants to see Wes doing a good job. No.
Awesome.
Man, but hey. I honestly can't get past them. There's a lot of them.
There really are. And he was like, I got destroyed the comment section. I was looking at it last night. I'm like, this is not as bad as I had anticipated that it was going to be. Danny, you can leave negative comments right there.
And here we go. We have Mike from last week. Great video, guys.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh. We have, can we watch the 100-hour lasagna video?
What?
I don't know. Thing, huh? I don't know. The 100-hour.
What is a 100-hour lasagna video, Joe?
For 500.
No, I mean, I don't want to go too far here, but I'm going to assume it's a 100-hour-long video of lasagna.
Happy Lux is in the house. Thanks for joining us tonight, Happy Lux. It's weird going through and seeing all these positive comments after being scarred for so many years after these very hurtful comments.
Yeah. Have you learned a lesson yet, dipshit? Things aren't as bad as they seem.
I guess it is true that the negative just stands out so much more than the positive.
Always. That's why you were just hate comments. I'm like, oh no.
Oh, here's a good one. My wish for you is that you gain the confidence to deliver your information without the histrionics. Cheap laughs don't make your video more entertaining. They actually annoy and distract from the really great information you are so generously sharing with the world. I'm sorry if this sounds harsh, but I wouldn't bother criticizing you if I didn't think...
You hear that, Wes?
Boy, if I knew it.
The comment below killed me. I missed 10 minutes ago when I didn't know this guy existed. And I actually responded to this guy.
Let's see it.
I actually responded to this guy.
Wow.
Is that what your mom said after you popped out?
Thinking hard rock, think of a comeback, you know what I mean?
like stinking fart, am I right? Boy, I tell you what, if I knew what the fuck histrionics meant, I'd be really upset at that guy.
I'm with you. All right, what else? What else we got
here? Comment right below it.
To be fair, though, that gentleman got his wish.
Oof.
I hate the jackass mentality that so many filmmaking tutorials on YouTube all seem to have, as if Film Riot wasn't bad enough.
oh my God! And then here we go. Here's one from AA. Ow my ears.
And keep in mind, this is the very start of the video. I'm just screaming like a jackass, so I apologize.
Do you really need to make annoying noises every 5 seconds?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Interesting info, but could have done without the childishness. Oof.
Couldn't finish the video. I don't normally comment, but Jesus, this dude is cringy. I agree.
Man, oh man. Those first people to hop in there.
All of them.
So Connor Play Content said in the chat, the fact he didn't respond makes me think that's what his mom did say when he popped out.
Yeah, he looked up and he was like, Mom, is this true? And she just cried. She couldn't even respond.
Is that all the comments?
I think that's all of them.
That's it, dude. Yeah.
So you were picturing miles of just...
I have these negative comments so ingrained. I think it's more not necessarily the negative comments, but if you look at the thumbs down, this is by far the most thumbs down.
Oh yeah, it's 130, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's go to the top. Oof. 130 thumbs down.
130 thumbs down. So if you want to smash that thumbs down button, go ahead.
Here we go. We're going to do it live.
This is clearly the place for it.
I dislike
Sam's doing it live for us, folks. Engagements.
By the way,
Engagements. I don't know.
Danny Hawks left 3 very negative comments in the
That
chat.
a-hole.
He's using his big brain in there, and I love it.
Pia says, we love your cringe, Wes. Oh, thank you, Pia. I love it too, but apparently it's not for everybody.
Pia, what's all this we talk?
Sam just live commented on the video saying this sucks.
I noticed a lot of people were using X's at the end of their words in this comment feed, so I decided to follow suit.
Wow.
I hope you don't mind.
Which I think is really says a lot about the...
Mike, Creator Crossroads, says, I must go listen to this screeching sound now. It's very annoying, but I found it very entertaining for the night at least. And Pia says, thumbs down is still engagement, and it is. So remember, folks, if you are a YouTube creator, no matter what, don't get discouraged by those thumbs down, because it is engagement which counts towards the algorithm and all that YouTube
up or down,
fancy technical
all
work.
that shit sounds like dollar signs to me, baby boy.
Dollar bills, yo.
All right, so
Connor asks, did I respond to the person who said about annoying noise every 5 seconds? I don't think I did I?
let's see. Let's go with the comments. Annoying noise every 5 seconds. You did reply. And you said,
did I really?
Yes.
You sure showed him.
And you know what? I'm going to like that comment. Here we go.
I didn't know I responded to that. That's amazing.
All right, so what video you think you want to go to next?
Oh, I would go... I don't know if you can see dislikes. Marbletown is like our most viewed video, so obviously that has a ton of comments. Some of them aren't so polite, so we're not going to read those on the stream, but there are some on there that are kind of funny.
Some pointed, very mean things about a dear friend of ours, and listen, he's not here to defend himself, and we will not.
Yeah.
We won't do it.
Yep.
So
We've got integrity.
Joe says, I have to say something positive about Brie Larson to get that kind of hate. Danny asks, what if you don't have thumbs? This seems ableist.
It's true.
Hard to argue with cold hard facts.
Yep.
Knuckles up? I don't know. Knuckles up? Knuckles down?
Knucks up. Knuckle puck?
Knucks up.
Knucks up.
Knucks up.
Knuck if you bug. You know what people without thumbs be doing? They always be scooching.
Always be scooching.
Always scooching. They're scoochers.
So, yeah, I'm going to scroll through here. Feel free if you find any hateful comments to let me know. A lot of a lot of negative comments on the gear stuff was mostly just people arguing with me because they're like, kind of, for lack of a better term, a fanboy of a particular brand, and I said something negative about that brand.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I didn't realize you preferred this lighting rig. Yeah, it seems to me that you're trash now.
Mm-hmm.
You piece of shit. Die in a fire if you like those lights.
So wait, which video are we going to here?
Wait, Marbletown? Is that where we're...
So I have Marbletown pulled up.
Okay.
So Connor says, replying yas to a comment about annoying noise is the literal definition of fighting fire with fire. Well, fighting fire with fire would be the literal definition of that, but that's a close second.
I like where his head's at. He's got the right spirit.
Danny says, hateful comment, I hate coconut. I do hate coconut. I hate coconut and I hate pineapple. And those are fighting words. And I stick to them. So if you want to fight over it...
How do you hate pineapple, you fucking monster?
Just hate them.
From now on, I'm going to screenshot all those bad comments on the Day for Night video and just send one to you every day in defense of pineapple.
So,
appreciate it.
So here's a good one. It's such a shame the best channels and videos aren't noticed more. Amazing work. Then right after that, this was amazing. The acting was incredible. It felt authentic. The cinematography was beautiful. This was perfect. And that ending, oh my God. That's pretty awesome.
Makes me feel pretty good.
Yeah, there are some. So Marbletown's obviously our most viewed video, and it has the most comments, but it's received a lot of love, and I'm very thankful that it's found an audience of people that actually enjoy the film. Enjoy the film. Like, I don't enjoy it or something, but
I hated it. The second I saw it, I was like, well, this is dog shit.
We have
Mike ought to get his money back on this one.
We have this girl is amazing singing. Love the script. This sounds like real conversation.
Where's the comment where it says, I got taken out of it a bit when that girl was crying, and then the BTS guy just started coughing for no reason? Is that one of the comments?
I feel so bad to this day. And actually, just last week, Mike told me some more about that situation because he thought I was laughing during the take, and I was absolutely not laughing. I was more or less dying in my face. So
if anybody in the chat is unfamiliar with the story or wasn't here last week on the podcast, basically during one of the most crucial moments of Marbletown, Katie, our actress, was basically kind of being manipulated into staying with Mike's character, and she was kind of breaking down. And Sam was our BTS videographer, and they were in the middle of that scene, and Katie started breaking down, and Mike's on the floor next to her, and we just hear this noise like, I can't even. And Mike, like, I made eye contact with Mike, and he was just like,
get this shit out of here.
And we found out last week that he literally thought somebody was laughing behind, but no, it was Sam, who was basically sneeze dying because he just had sinus surgery a day before or a couple days before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mike, you have no idea
Mike
how good this timing is.
In the chat, right as we're talking about
this, and we're also going through some of the more interesting comments on Marbletown.
So Mike, here we go. We have, I'm watching this again. Man, that dude is so detestable. I hate his guts. A really good actor. Tell him he did a kick-ass job here. This should be a series I'd watch. Shook, that was everything. I did skip over one. Not bad at all. Your actors did really good.
Mike, we weren't going to bring it up when you weren't here, but now that you're here, maybe.
Yeah, Mike asked the Prego comment.
Yeah, I was going to say, guys, if you're in the chat there, like, tell us just some of the weirdest or craziest things people have said to you about that. And Danny, if you're still in there, what's the weirdest thing someone said to you after a set? If you guys don't know, my buddy Danny in the comments section of Mr. Hux is a stand-up comedian with me. He's my road dog. We drive to shows together all the time. Hilarious man. But Danny, what's some of the weirdest shit someone has said to you? I'm curious to see that while we're scrolling through here.
Yeah, I'm curious to hear everybody's relationship with the YouTube comments section.
Oh, Danny said.
One. Here we go. Incredible directorial experience. This could be extended and make for an excellent cinematic triumph. As it is already one of the most powerful films I have encountered in a long time. I watch many short films about domestic violence, and this one is cutting edge. You rarely see the drive behind the man becoming a monster and a woman taking steps to be free. I mean, there's more to it, but that's just, I thought that was incredible.
It's a nice comment.
That, one of the things that I noticed, and we were kind of talking about this a little bit before, whether to bring it up, and I don't want to get too deep into the actuality of it, but there is a comment on that where a girl who does not know us, she reached out for help from like her domestic abuse relationship in the comments of Marbletown. And I think that was one of the most heartbreaking things I've ever read. Like, just hands down, because it, obviously when you make a film like this, I remember when we made Binge, there was a lot of recovering alcoholics who watched that, and they came up to us and they're like, man, you guys, you nailed it. You got exactly how it feels. And it really, like, it put them in a headspace, where they said, like, reflecting on it really was just, it touched them a lot. And I think that was the first time to where I was like, wow, if you're doing it right, you can really impact people. And then when I read that one, it crushed me. Because I was like, go ahead. That's fine. Somebody has something to say in there, but.
No, I was actually just going to say that I remember that exchange. I don't remember, the full exchange, but I remember the overall exchange. But I remembered making a video about it because, like, I was so touched by the experience of, like, somebody being so touched by the movie that we made, because we make these movies and, we just think that, they're going to get 1,000 views, 2,000 views or something. But here this movie is kind of, I wouldn't necessarily say blowing up or going viral, but it's getting a lot of views. It has 1.3 million views now, and people are reaching out saying, like, how much they've been touched by the movie. And then some people have asked for advice, and I'm like, I'm not an expert on this stuff. I would highly suggest contacting, like the domestic abuse hotline and stuff like that. But I remember making a video about that experience, basically talking about the power of your content. And it's because, we're a very small channel. We only have 6,000 subscribers, which, is a lot to some people, but it's still very, very small. And a lot of people watching this live streamers, small creators too. But as creators and as small creators especially, we tend to kind of just, I guess, underestimate the power of our own content. But if one person sees your video and that video has a positive impact on their life in some way, then you literally have affected somebody's life. And that was basically the gist of the power of your content video.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure that point you just said, like, if something you make just touches one person, you have an effect on their life. That's a comment under the duel. It's not.
What?
It's not.
You son of a bitch! I backed out of the comment section that I was scrolling through to go to the duel. I'm going back.
So Danny Danny's responding to your inquiry about the funny stuff people have said to him after comedy shows. If you want to read that.
It says you're funny, but you have no gut busters. Horse shit. You have so many gut busters. You're gonna be funny in 2 or 3 years. Was this 3 or 4 years ago? Are you okay? That's relative. Do you really have asthma? No, you're making it up, right? You don't need to talk about being fat. Everyone can see it. Danny, you're a $1.80 soaking wet. I don't understand.
There were some mean people in the world.
Oh my God. Well, and this is the thing too, is it's like, I don't know if they're mean or if they're just so obnoxious and oblivious at the same time that they don't realize that they're being assholes.
I would say that most of them well, I don't know about like the comedy, but at least going to Pia's comment here.
Oh, yeah.
A little over 2 years on the platform, and I have just one negative comment. You are fat. So I am not a real YouTuber yet. Pia, you're lucky you've only had one negative comment. But yeah, people are just mean-spirited, and they just want to shit on people for no reason.
So I gotta say, I've been scrolling through a bunch of your stuff, and it's hard to find some negative shit, guys.
It is. That's why I said if there's any that are also just off the wall, like strange or funny, let's talk about those too. Because don't mean to be that guy to toot his own horn, but Toot toot. We run a pretty tight ship here, I've noticed with the comments.
Danny says, I honestly think that they thought they were being helpful.
How?
Okay, so I remember a video, I think it's the Blackmagic Pocket 4K review. Not too much hate, but people would make fun of my eyes for some reason. I think it's because the lighting setup I had, it was hitting the top of my eyes, so it looked like I was looking above the camera, but I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah, but I remember people making fun of me, like saying, is something wrong with your eyes?
Danny, I think, just to not leave you hanging there, I still think to this day the weirdest comment I got was the night we were in Funkstown, Maryland. I just got done a set, and a guy come up to me and he's like, "Hey man, I really like your stuff, but I think you should be more racist."
Wait, somebody told you to be more racist?
Be more racist. That confused me because that set contained no racism. So I'm not sure.
They wanted you to be racist.
Well, but when you say more, it implies that there was some there, just not enough for his liking. And it was very confusing to me. So I was like, but I wasn't going to waste the moment. So I was like, please go on. I need you to elaborate this for me. And what it came down to is he was just like, well, you know how black comments always be like, white people be like, and I'm like, yeah. And he was like, you should do that. And I was like, just to make sure we're on the same page, you want me to be racist by saying white people be like. And he's like, yeah. At that point, I'm like, okay, this guy's on meth.
Danny says, I totally left you to deal with him too. I'm a great friend.
He did. That guy started talking and Danny just dipped. And then I got a little bit past that point, and then I ditched him on our other friend. Because comics are nothing if not bad people. We're not role models by any means.
So we got a two on the Blackmagic review.
Okay.
The very first one, too dark. Increase ISO or buy lights. Too hard to watch. I give up on this channel.
What did I respond?
In one video, you wasted the sock for saying the word very for a year.
What did I respond to the I give up on this channel comment?
See ya.
Kind of curious. Hey.
Nice.
See ya.
And here we go. I'm gonna like it.
That's the thing. If you watch our stuff, cool. If you don't,
yeah, there's literally zero obligation to stick around for this.
Exactly. But we thank each and every one of you for joining us tonight and sticking around with us.
Yeah, and hang out until you decide that we're just too boring anymore. That's fine.
Speaking of boring, we got to thank our sponsor for this week's episode, Artlist. And if you're not familiar with Artlist, it is a subscription based music and sound effects library. So if you sign up through the link in the description below, you can get 2 free months. That's the plug. Artlist.io.
Plug it! Also, I'm pretty sure we probably get a monetary kickback, so please sign up.
We do, which the disclaimer is in the YouTube description thing. Pia asks, why do you waste time to reply on those comments? Pia, I reply usually only when I think of a comment that actually makes me laugh, and that's the honest answer.
Here we go. Here's one. I think this is for Nefarious.
Okay.
People should keep Nif in car. I like that one.
Definitely keep a Nif in car.
Keep the Nif in the car. And you said it wouldn't be a bad idea.
This one is kind of actually a funny critique of the movie, and true. It doesn't make sense. The guy struggles with the left window, then breaks the other.
Yes. Yep. That is
with
directly
1 hit.
underneath.
The
Yep.
food.
The fuck.
So that's Stranded then?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I was like, I don't know where a Niffin car would have helped anybody in Nefarious.
So let's go down the reply chain here. I think this might be one of the longer ones. Man with butcher knife chases woman. What would you do? Wes, you said, definitely not get into the broken down car. Person said, yes, you are correct. Why didn't this woman, Liz, just have a weapon and or a pepper spray? And you said, she had a pepper spray. That's what she held up when she said, I can fend for myself, and what she dropped in the car attached to the keys. And they said, I didn't notice that at all. So what this tells me is they're not really watching your stuff, and these likes are all for nothing.
Yeah, I don't understand what people... I mean, maybe they just don't understand, like, what pepper spray really is. I don't know.
I mean, it's one of those things where the whole, I think, description is in the name.
Danny says, completely forgot about the CZ when the guy told me he liked the normal host better.
I still think you should have spent the rest of the night, Danny, convincing him that you were the normal host, incognito.
That would have been hilarious. Andrew, what were you saying before we came on? There was something some guy told you.
Oh, see, now I'm drawing a blank. Was it stand-up wise?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So on top of the guy who said be more racist, there have been on numerous occasions, there are guys who are like, oh, y'all doing comedy, huh? I'm like, yeah, it's open mic. And they're like, man, I bet I could do really good. I'm real funny. I'm like, oh, cool, sign up. It's open mic. I'm like, nah, I couldn't. I'm always be like, why? They're like, they can't handle what I would say. I'm like, no, it's an open mic. Sign up. Like, you're just making this more interesting for me. I really want to watch this crash and burn. But then it just turns out that all they were ever going to say is just racist shit anyway. Like, because they always tell us afterwards, once they've seen our sets and they think they can trust us, which is weird. I don't understand why so many people watch me do stand-up and they're like, no, this guy definitely wants to hear every bit of racist material I've ever heard. I'm like, I literally make fun of the Confederate flag at one of my sets for quite a while. Like, I mock racism openly often. But they're like, no, this is the one that's going to turn him around.
PS says in the chat, if horror followed logic, we wouldn't have any horror movies, only documentaries. This is very true.
Nice.
And one of my favorite arguments for horror movies especially is like people, throw out like well, it's not logical for this character to do that. And it's like, and this is kind of the entire basis behind our short film Slash. It's like, have you ever been in that situation before? How do you know how you're going to react when you have half a second to think?
And how do you know you have a niff in the car?
And how do you know you have a niff in the car?
So I sent the guys this screenshot here. As I was scrolling through their comments on Nefarious, this guy's face kind of caught me off guard here. I don't know if anybody else came across it either.
Turn this one.
Is it? I can't. Hold on.
I don't think it popped up on.
Oh, there it is. Oh. What? Okay.
It's his face. It's his face. I don't know. Something about it.
It's something about it seems like he's in there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Our morning routine. And really, you know what? I don't know. I can't say for certain.
PornTube or YouTube?
I'm going to go with PornTube. So my light died. I apologize. Hopefully kicking this one up.
Too dark. I quit this channel.
Fix your ISO.
Arigato. Okay.
Trying to think of like some other.
I know. I think Date Click Repeat has some fun comments. They're just fun.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because Date Click Repeat kind of blew up there for a couple days, where it got like 10,000 views within like a day or something.
I mean, not to sound too arrogant, but it is one of my favorite ones. Of course, I can't be arrogant. I make fun of myself a lot now.
So I'm gonna just go ahead and pull this up as I was searching. It's the thumbnails are getting me, I think, more than the comments tonight. And so when you scroll over Date Click Repeat, you get an awesome glimpse at Andrew here. And here we go. There we go. I'm gonna do it again one more time. You know what? I'm just gonna get a nice all close up on this one here.
You know what I hate? I can't see the chat in real time because I'm not screen sharing with you guys, so I always have to wait for it to pop in the chat. So my reaction's always a little delayed. Hold on.
Here we go. Andrew should be hitting you any time now.
It's coming right now, and I already have an idea of what it is. It's probably me crying with a condom.
Nope.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
PS is okay, guys. Have to leave and prep my live. It was fun to listen for a while. Thanks for stopping in, Pia. Have a good night. Yeah, it's the what is it, salad or spinach?
Hard to say. Yeah, it's salad of some sort.
So funny story is we made Andrew do that like 10 takes.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't get the salad to stick on his teeth for a while. And so we made him like basically take a bunch.
I think I had like a whole like handful of salad in my mouth, and I was just chewing it with my front teeth like a rabbit, just to like make sure it got chewed up and stuck in there.
There is a very funny montage in the behind the scenes if you're interested in checking it out, where he is just chewing lettuce for like 10 takes.
It's pretty solid. By the way, right off the bat, in the history of comments, if you ever want to be our top pinned comment, the guy who made this comment on Date Click Repeat sets the bar, sets the tone. It's the blueprint. It's very simple, very sweet. It just says, whoever downvoted this has a baby D. If you want to be our people, that's the comment to leave, pretty much always. There was one that I saw the other day when I was looking through that too. That really grabbed me.
Here we go. Here's one. Great concept. That attempted kiss, though. You want to talk about that?
I mean, I don't understand how it didn't work, if we're being honest. Sorry that it was too real for you, you know? I'm a romantic guy, and I will not apologize for it.
So if anybody else has any hate or positive comments, let us know in the chat below. We're apparently running out. I don't know.
Well, I'm trying to think of that one, the other one that I saw that really stuck out to me.
On Date Click Repeat?
Yeah.
Any like keywords?
Oh,
I can...
yes. Hold on. Somebody was asking what I whispered into Lauren's ear. Or what my character whispered into.
I see a comment that says, "Now I know what I need to whisper to get a girl in bed." Thanks, William Shatternick.
Yes. Which, by the way, you can't really tell. But what I whispered, and this is the trick, what I say is, did you know that orcas are not whales, they're dolphins? That is a 10 out of 10 guaranteed winner, you guys.
So this isn't on YouTube, but this is from Reddit, where I shared a video, and somebody just responded, "Light your face, bro." And it's funny because, like, with anything filmmaking wise, you're gonna get people that like that, and you're gonna get people to hate that. And lighting and stuff, it's all subjective. So that particular video, I tried something a little new, but I am clearly fucking lit. I don't know what this guy's talking about, but
So here we go. Here's one. Wow, you directed it. The story was little funny. Thumbs up. Little funny.
Just a little funny, guys.
The story was a little funny, and wow, you directed it.
But thumbs up.
Thumbs up. You got it.
I mean,
got that thumbs up.
And here we go. I'm giving this comment a thumbs up.
Oh.
Boom.
Boom. Boom goes the dynamite.
Dropping the thumb hammer. I'm actually scrolling through Reddit to see if I can find some hate comments.
That's fair. Wes, that comment I had you take off the thumbnail, was that in goodbye?
Oh, yeah. So one of the most random comments that I've ever gotten is on our short horror film Goodbye. Somebody just wrote gay. That is all they wrote.
Beginning and end of comment. Which, yes, exactly what we were going for. I don't know if you saw the clown, but...
Here we go. Here's one for Date, Click, Repeat. Interesting concept. I was thinking about writing such a time travel concept short film because 1 Minute Time Machine is probably my favorite short movie ever, but I do think a bit more can be done with the concept to explore theme and concept more. What?
I think a bit more can be done to explore theme and concept more. What did you not understand about that? Do you need a 1 Minute Time Machine to go back?
What? That, of course, will take a few more minutes of screen time and heavier focus on plot instead of gags by themselves. Did feel like there could have been some character and plot development to make it really good.
Let me just say, I understand people coming from with stuff like that, but I think they need to understand that this was a movie we made in 2 days.
48-hour film project.
With like preset parameters for a lot of things. So to make it just honestly work and be good, that's what we put together.
Danny says, promote it on TikTok if you want hate comments. Do they get a lot of hate comments on TikTok?
I feel like TikTok's there's a lot of 14-year-olds there.
Yeah. And you know what's funny is like I've been kind of thinking about this a little. Our short film The Duel is pretty vulgar and it features obscene language and like there's a scene where there's like gamers insulting the guy, and I was like thinking like, I wonder if people think that that's like insensitive or something, because it's not meant to be insensitive. It's supposed to be like a critique of the gaming industry, or at least what I experienced whenever I played video games growing up. Because you just got insulted constantly.
Oh yeah, good moves, bad moves, and different moves. You still do.
Mm-hmm.
So here's one. I don't understand why someone who is willing...
Miscast! Sorry. Miscast Entertainment. William is in the house.
So, let's see. They say, I don't understand why someone who is willing to have sex before marriage would be offended by flower petals in the shape of a heart on the bed. But I appreciate the production value of the movie. Interesting concept.
It was the insinuation. She might have wanted it, but there was no way that I knew that she did. And the fact that she thought that I knew was what was upsetting. Okay?
Mike said gaming is still toxic as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Good to know. Nothing has changed since I played. Will, you gotta let us know. Do you still have that video up that you got all of your hate on? Because we need... to revisit that one if you do. Yeah, Will made a video that was reacting to another Danny Mick. Danny Mick Reacts, you know him, Danny Mick.
Yep.
So he makes reaction videos, just reacting to like songs and music. And Will at Miscast Entertainment made a reaction video, kind of making fun of Danny's reaction video. Well, okay, so let's get this one up. So it is on Miscast Entertainment's channel, and it is under his most popular video. most popular videos. Sorry. So I'll grab the link for you, Sam, and shoot it your way.
Sounds good.
Where is most popular at? Popular uploads. Roasting my boy, fellow. So.
Actually, you just want to tell me the title of it real quick?
Yeah, it's called Roasting My Boy, fellow YouTuber Danny Mick Reacts. Danny M-I-K Reacts. So I forget the name of the band, but I could probably figure it out.
Okay, here we go. I got it pulled up here.
So he changed the title of this video because of the amount of hate he was getting.
Why? What was the name of the title?
It's something about the band. So Danny Mick was doing a reaction on a band in their song, and Will originally named it like reacting to the band, and he had so many diehard fans of this band basically just coming in and insulting him and stuff.
Well, what band was it? I gotta know now.
I'm trying to find that out too, but I can't find it. Oh, Nightwish.
Okay, so like a metal band, right?
Probably.
Okay.
If I had to guess.
Yeah, yeah. Reacting to Danny Mike reacting to Nightwish.
So yeah, there are some gold comments.
First of all, that wig is fire.
First one here. Oh, dude, this might not have been the best idea.
Norwegian metal. Thank you for the clarification, Mr. Hux. Shucks, what a swell guy, Hux.
Oh, there was one.
I love this one. It just says your mouth.
Your mouth.
Your mouth.
Your mouth. Dying.
There was one up above that said something like, "This is not going to go down well."
Oh, this humor isn't going to go down too well with many people outside of the USA who will see this kind of humor as rather simple and crude. However, your reaction was good, and hope you continue your Nightwish journey. That's Nightwish Journey sounds like an awesome band name.
It sounds like a cross-promoted tribute band that I want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Just a small town girl. You know, just go crazy with the "Don't Stop Believing" the speed metal.
Let's see.
Oh, here's one. Yes, this was something special. My 2-year-olds. Oh, scroll past it. That's the crappy thing with the lag.
Oh, did I scroll past it?
Yeah.
Which one are you going for?
Yes, that was something special. My 2-year-old kid liked to do these fart jokes, and he'd do it much better. Your reaction was like from that movie Dumb and Dumber, and I don't mean that Danny is the other. I mean, you were both of them. Editing was quite nice. I must say something positive, but all around that was quite boring.
I think it hurts more when they're mean and like it's the flat way, like when they're not trying to make fun of you, but they're just like, I didn't much care for it.
Yeah.
Your reaction is good, but for me, all these cheap fart jokes kind of ruined it. Farting on top of the floorgasm. Are you serious?
Okay, first of all, there's no such thing as a cheap fart joke. They're all gold. Like, I don't like when people try to downplay a fart joke. Like, farts are always fucking funny.
You just have to let it happen.
Yeah.
So Connor says, it's been wisely renamed Roasting My Boy to make it clear it is a Nightwish roast. Danny says, Norwegian metal, I believe. My old roommate loved them.
Yeah.
Will says, the wig smelled like a fart, but I love it.
As it should.
I like this.
Connor also, go ahead.
I like this one that says, gross wet dream of milk. I mean, but really, who of us hasn't had one? Just
a wet dream of milk? I've had a milky wet dream.
Just saying.
Here's a funny one. I am lost for wood. I'm lost for words, but not in a
I'm
good
lost
way.
for wood. Yep.
I was lost
Pause.
for wood after my Milky Way.
Strange, absurd roasting video to put out by Miscast, who normally puts out some very good videos. This must be nonsense. Will, what are you doing? Connor says Nightwish has a ton of ultra passionate fans. There are bands with more fans than them, but not more passionate fans than them. So what you're saying, Connor, is we need to title this video. We're gonna roast Nightwish. Nightwish? Is that the band? Yeah, Nightwish.
I think that's a bold claim to make when you know that K-pop fans exist. Those people are monsters.
But they can be monsters in a good way too.
Name 13 different times.
So whenever they've been hijacking those hashtags.
Oh yeah, like they. Okay. Yeah, they just fill it with K-pop.
Yeah.
I don't know what's worse though, K-pop or hardcore conservatism. Like.
I mean, you can just say hardcore anything.
Hardcore anything.
Danny says my night wish is to wake up the next morning. Gina, hey Gina, thanks for joining us tonight. She says, Wes, this is hysterical. Thank you. Trying to make it fun, trying to keep it lighthearted tonight. Read some funny comments and also some positive ones. So chat, if you haven't chimed in yet, let us know your most hated comment and a positive one. Let us know some ones that have brightened up your soul.
Yeah.
Connor says the video to be retitled, William Moore undoubtedly hates Nightwish and thinks they're without redeeming value.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't change it. You're getting, engagement on it. Let it happen.
I think he changed it so he would stop getting engagement on it.
Take it. I wish you'd just rename all of our movies just really bad takes on Nightwish. Or K-pop. Like just destroy BTS. I think they're the only K-pop band that I know right now.
So I went to the duel, and there's one. Wow, I'm not kidding, but I was so surprised of how well this movie is made. The quality of this video is so good. So apparently people, coming in with the expectation that you guys just fucking suck. So.
Well, we set the bar pretty low.
A lot of people just think we're gonna suck, which whatever.
If you want to go through the duel and just read all the comments about the ref, I'd really appreciate it.
A lot of people enjoyed the ref.
Yeah. A lot of people enjoy Kyle Greentree. A lot of people enjoy me, is what I'm taking from this.
Yeah, so Connor said Will changed it to clarify that he wasn't mocking the band, which seemed to be what most people thought. It was indeed just kind of a good-hearted mocking of Danny Mick, which was the whole point of that.
Oh. Well, I think you should have kept it. I think you should have made it more unclear as to whether you're mocking the band or not. Make them think you are. Do it.
Oh, here we go. Here we go, Wes. Some redemption for you. Nice lighting and color grading. Well done.
One of my favorite, this wasn't necessarily meant to be mean-hearted, but Mike took it very negatively. Is this cut? Sorry, I got a little distracted. After a film festival, Mike, it was for Marbletown. Mike and I were walking up to do the Q&A, and I forget exactly what the guy said. It was something along the lines of, that dude reminds me of an angry Seth Rogen or something like that. It could have been a meaner comment. Really quick, I just want to give a huge shout out to Barrel Rolio. Sean is in the house. What is up, Sean? Long time no see. We're reading some hate comments here. Sam, you know Sean.
Oh my God, Sean. Hey.
Sean. What's Sean?
Kelly.
What's up, man?
Oh, Sean Kelly. Hey, buddy.
So Danny says K-pop fans got all the free tickets to a campaign event for Trump once. The campaign manager kept posting how 500,000 tickets were sent out, and then when no one showed up, dude got fired. Nice. Ryan Osborne, thank you for joining us, Ryan. Good to see you, man.
Oh, man.
Gang's all here.
Yeah.
Getting all these people that we haven't seen in so long on this chat.
You boys scooching?
On the chitty chat.
One thing I know about Osborne, he's always scooching.
How you doing, Sean? It's been a while. How you doing, Ryan? It has been maybe a week since I last talked to you. Ryan is actually my nutritionist, which I'm failing horribly at.
No, that makes sense. I can see Ryan.
Thanks for the confidence.
Ryan just being like, well, what you need is more water. Less
Here we
water,
go.
ice.
Love this, especially the duel part. I don't
that makes
know.
sense.
I don't know about that one.
What if you loved everything, but you didn't much care for the duel in the duel?
I think you just failed then.
Yeah, I would. Dueling ideology, really.
Hey.
So, Sean said, the gang back at it, baby. And then Danny said, my mom said I can't be in a gang. Sorry.
Well, your first step was telling your mom about the gang, Danny. You just do it. God. Danny, what was one of the nicest things someone said to you after stand-up? I made you drag out all the dirty ones. Tell me
Ryan says I'm doing great. Thank you, Ryan.
Have you lost weight? Or is it better health?
2 pounds, I think.
Nice. That ain't nothing. That is weight.
But the thing is I'm not trying to do the fast approach.
No.
Because I don't think that's the right way to do it. I'm trying to actively monitor, like basically counting everything that I'm putting in my body and doing it healthy.
That's a good call. Well, I mean, you think about it. I started my diet last year.
Ryan said I lost 2 pounds from my brain. Thank you. I definitely did.
Shit. Torched your ass.
The stab looked great too. Well done.
We actually just stabbed that guy.
Yeah, we did. Hey, that's Lee. Lee.
Is it Lay? Lee?
Lay. That's Lay Sturgeon.
Yes, Sturgeon. It's French.
It's my buddy Lee. Lee is a fun guy. Connor says, imagine a comment like, I love the cinematography and music in the duel scene, but can't stand the duel itself.
Didn't care for it. Did not care for it. Also true.
What's wrong with ice cream sandwiches for dinner?
Oh, God. We were actually just talking about that recently. The SpaghettiOs on ice cream sandwiches.
Yes.
If
Andrew,
one...
here's a comment from you. The SpaghettiOs really bring out the sweet with the savory.
Well, that's just facts. That's the whole point of, That's why you put the SpaghettiOs on the ice cream sandwich. And the backwards pooping on the toilet, it's more about efficiency than anything.
Just got to be efficient with everything.
I love that Sean said we stabbed a lot of people. I'm pretty sure we hacked him to death in a film.
We have.
And we stabbed Mike.
Sean, you're right. We do stab a lot of people, don't we?
Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it. Awful lot of stabbing in our film.
And there's gonna be more.
No, we're not singing movies. We're stabbing movies.
That's the one thing, like, I kind of wanted to do a different kind of project in between the secret project we're kind of working on behind the scenes. However, I was talking to another director about that, and he feels like basically we shouldn't really do anything off-brand, and we should kind of stick to what we're eventually trying to sell. So I'm kind of torn. I kind of just want to do the fun project because I've wanted to do it for so long.
So we have a few things here. So a few comments from the duel I think would be interesting to answer. Where did you get the swords from, or did you have to make them, or have them made?
Amazon.
So, yeah, this is an insane story. I told Andrew to get prop swords, right? This motherfucker buys real-ass metal swords from Amazon, like the cheapest ones he can find. So during the sword fighting, they're basically breaking, and I remember the one kind of like broke and almost sliced Brandon's hand off.
Yeah, those katanas did not hold up at all. They were not Horihanzo swords. The one Derek was using is actually a replica of Aragorn's sword, and it now hangs behind my drum set, as it should.
Naturally.
Yeah.
Sean says we need to get a stabbing and slicing supercut going, a retrospective.
Oh, shit.
And we will also have a cameo appearance from one Mikey Murda.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that too.
That was actually our first technical, I guess, short scares before we switched it over to like real horror and not just like do whatever the fuck we want, just goofy.
That was called like the Short Stuff Spectacular. Is that Gold Monkey or Sour Monkey?
Bad Stuff Spectacular.
Golden.
Ooh.
Ryan asks, hey, what's the next short film going to be, young fellows? We're actively figuring that out. We have 2 or 3 different options, but hopefully we come up with something relatively soon because we want to shoot it kind of early summer so we can get I just read Sean's comment in the bottom of the screen and it's
stabbing your asshole.
Stab your asshole. Yeah, well, we're actively trying to figure that out, but hopefully we'll have an answer soon. And we have some stuff going on behind the scenes, and stuff is developing regarding a certain project. I'll keep Ryan you posted, but I can't really say much for the viewers regarding that certain project. But
although if you give us a lot of super chats, we can tell you everything.
Yeah, if you guys want to give us super chats, I will tell the world.
Us two jackasses who are sitting there just reading the entirety of the comments for free. If you want to give us super chats.
Sean says, classic Mikey Murda. One of my favorite characters that any of us have ever came up with.
It's a good one. Sean, did you come up with that one? Who came up with that one?
He did. He did come up with that one. He did all the the craziness. Yeah. Ryan, are you asking about what is Mikey Murda? If you're not familiar, go to our channel and look up Bad Stuff Spooktacular. It was I think the second project Sean and I worked on together with Phil, and basically it was like a mashup of 3 different absurd horror ideas. I guess absurd horror comedy ideas. Ryan asks, no, what are the super chats? Basically, we have them enabled if you want to do it. Basically, it's like super chats is like, I don't really know if it works for bigger channels where you have thousands of people flooding the chat. But basically, if you pay X amount of dollars, your chat is highlighted for X amount of minutes. So it's a way for channels to raise extra revenue, and it's also a way for you to have your comment highlighted and visible to the chat in those chats that just go crazy.
So here's another one. Had to watch on mute because of profanities, and I'm at work, but thumbs up. So would you guys ever put out a safe for work version of the duel?
I think it would just be like a 2-minute cut of nothing happening.
Probably.
Like when it's Brandon doing push-ups and me running.
So you're going to be starting an exercise channel.
Yeah, essentially. It'd be some high-intensity interval training. Is Will still here? We'll see.
Just repeat the same things over and over again.
Yep, absolutely.
So this technically wasn't a hate comment, but it was a critique, if you will. I guess you'd kind of consider it a hate comment. Let me find it. It was on my what's in my camera bag video that I did a couple weeks ago.
Can we see what's in your bag?
This guy wrote, not another bag video. Let me guess. In camera bag, you have camera, batteries, lens, some cleaning stuff, small lights. Let's see. And
Shit,
then
I bet he's absolutely right.
He watched the video and wrote, what a reveal. There was a drone too.
Oh, didn't see that one coming out. Fuckface. This bag is full. Never mind. I'm not even gonna do it. Axe body spray.
Yeah, I was going the same place.
Dang cook.
Art of Morbid. Frank is in the house. Are you streamceptioning this too? So Frank was also streaming at the same time as us, along with Will. I don't know if he is stream bombing. We should all just stream bomb each other.
I don't know. That sounds complicated.
Yeah, Will still has us up on his stream.
He's just playing us on his stream?
Yeah.
Wow.
Is he doing anything on that stream?
Yeah, he's talking. He has a guest on, too.
Okay, are we just, like, not audible?
What's that?
On his stream? Like, can they see us on his stream?
They can see us. I don't know about if they
Hearing
can
it. They can't hear us?
hear
Okay.
us.
What if we just do, like, a lot of weird, obscene gestures?
That's a good one. Hold on. Let me get a full screen of you doing that. There we go. Go around. Other side. And there you go.
Okay.
Wow, that was actually pretty impressive. There we go.
Swallowed the whole thing. It's gone.
Frank probably has some good stories about some hate comments because he's up there in subscribers. I think, Frank, you have over 10,000 subscribers now, right?
It's a good bit.
Actually,
Frank,
I
what's
stole
the-
this shirt from Frank.
Frank, what's the most hateful comment you've ever received on your channel? Or what are some of the funniest hate comments you've ever received on your channel? Connor says, just noticed a comment from HL the Great. Seeing her comment when a Thinking Art video reveals your vids are set in the same universe as hers. I don't remember if I remember HL the Great. HL? I'm just saying like Rachel without an R. Frank says he just ended his stream, so.
Frank.
Then Frank and Connor are saying hello to each other. Frank! What is a chat rate?
A what?
The chat rate of the stream at the most recently available time.
Is that the rate of which people are chatting? I don't know, like 2 chats a minute? Who knows?
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe. The CPMs, baby. CPMs. Let's get them up. Those are rookie numbers.
Oh my gosh. My Facebook is blowing up while I'm trying to do this stream, so I just closed out of it. So, hate comments. I think I have.
Look at my stand-up videos, see if there's anybody just torching me there.
Probably. You know a lot of a-holes.
Here we go. Here's one. So this is from one of your Black Magic videos. I think it's the I should know what it is, right? The Mini Pro 12K, maybe. I'm not sure. So I take it from your explanation that getting rid of 3-1 is not a good move. From your point, also, I sense a bit of hostility towards Canon.
Oh.
Your thoughts?
I have a love-hate relationship with Canon. What's funny is I have a 6-month-old Canon camera that I bought brand new in the other room that I'm not using, and I'm thinking about selling it. So
if you're looking for a camera, hit up Craigslist.
Yeah.
Wes is on there.
If you're looking for a camera, get Black Magic because that's where it's at. Frank says, I've never seen any crazy comments on your videos. I love Canon. No, Frank, if you have any crazy comments on your videos, we would love to hear what they are. Unless you don't get any crazy comments on your videos.
Oh,
Am I the only one?
Here's one from one of my comedy sets. It's from Thinking Art Entertainment. It says,
Oh, God.
People laughed, and it seems surprising. And I just said, that's progress, baby.
It's the
So
baby
really,
stuff.
Yeah, just me talking to myself, basically.
Frank says, I use Sony and Panasonic. Black Magic, yes, I've been looking into that. Which Sony and Panasonic do you use, Frank? And Frank also said, I do get some hate from time to time. If you have any funny hate comments, let us know, because we've been entertaining ourselves, sharing some stories of our most hated videos and comments. I wonder, I'm going to message Joe and ask if he cares if I read any of his hate comments.
Yeah, I was going to say, we can just... Do we have any more?
I won't read his.
Yeah, so now we're just looking at other people's.
Yeah, that's I just remembered him talking about like the people trashing him because he liked a movie.
Oh, well, I feel like that's always.
Or he didn't like a movie over another cut of the movie.
Was it the Snyder Cut again?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
All these people just thinking the Snyder Cut's trash. Sam, what do you do?
I don't know,
Frank's
man.
is
What's your address? I'll
We'll come talk about it.
Frank says, surprisingly on my tutorials if I don't answer right away. So people will just hate on you if you don't answer their question like right away. And Frank also says he has a Panasonic GH4 and a GH2. I remember I've used the GH4 and the GH5. I never got to use the GH2, but I remember I think it was called like the driftwood or the deadwood hack or something that gave you basically raw on the GH2 way back when. And that's what they shot the movie Upstream Color on, was a hacked GH2, which is why that movie looks so good. Connor says, I'm guessing Drew was holding a tab or an iPad, but earlier I saw a glimpse of it and genuinely thought it was a clamshell VHS.
Yeah, just my phone.
Just his phone.
Just my phone.
So Frank said, yes, the most recent tutorial that he did, he had a guy that told him to F himself because he did not reply within 24 hours.
Did he ask you on a date or something? Like, that seems awful aggressive.
Danny is actually bouncing. Thanks for stopping in, Danny. Appreciate you hanging out with us tonight.
See you, buddy. I'll see you tomorrow, probably, I guess. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, he probably already left.
Connor says it was a phone Drew was holding. The three options I thought of were wrong.
Foiled again, Connor.
And Frank was nice enough, even after the guy told Frank to go F himself, Frank was nice enough to help the dude out. See, Frank, you are a sweetheart.
Oh, yeah, because I would have totally helped that guy fuck himself. That...
Oh, man.
On that note...
On that note, it might be time to call it a night, guys. We want to thank everybody for tuning in and spending your Wednesday night with us. I know that we didn't really have as much hateful comments as we thought we did, but we had fun regardless. I hope you did as well.
Absolutely.
Quick shout out to our sponsor again, Artlist. It's a music and sound effects subscription-based library. Link is in the description below. If you sign up for an annual subscription, you get 2 free months. So just keep that in mind. But that is going to do it tonight, guys.
Yeah, also, speaking of sponsors, we have a Patreon. So
we do have a Patreon. And you can support our channel for as little as $1 measly.
$1.
Just $1.
If 100,000 of you do $1, Wes and I can quit our jobs. We can make Sam quit his job, and we can just do this whenevs. Think of it, guys.
How many
you can do that for us? 100,000. We get 100,000 people to just give us one. That's $33,000 a month.
I guess. Yeah. Okay. A month. Yeah.
I'd quit my job for about $800 right now.
So Connor says one of the only negative comments I ever had was a guy saying my voice sounded like text-to-speech bots, but I deleted it because as a bot, I am programmed to auto-delete such things.
I do not see these haters.
Sean says, cheers, dude. Stay well. Dunk on them haters. That's what we do.
Absolutely. Dab on them. Dab on them haters.
Good to see you, Sean. We got to catch up sometime here in person. I don't know if you're vaccinated or not. Mask up. Yeah, but that's thanks everybody for stopping in tonight. Hope you all had a good time. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment below, and we'll see you next week for another episode where we'll probably be more prepared and have a guest.
Honestly, winging it kind of worked tonight though. So hey guys, thanks a lot for tuning in. Always be scooching.
Always be scooching.